Pat Gillette here from Dragonfly Art Studio. I just want to answer a couple questions people have been asking about, why, the Dragonfly Art Mentorship Program is the doors are open now for this week until September 1st. The price is the lowest it'll ever be, and that's like $19 a month, and that's like pennies a day, and you get everything from art classes and art lessons to coaching, and so I call it the Art and Mentorship Program. Now, I really, really believe that the way to learn art is weekly. This is how I learned when I was going to college. This is how I taught it in high school. Um, Sometimes you'd be on a modular schedule where you wouldn't have the same kids every day, but you'd have them maybe like 3 times a week and altered schedules and things like that. This is the way to retain anything. This is the way to learn anything and really grasp it, really get it, because if you can do, say, art 3 times a week for like 30 minutes, I mean, you would be well on your road to creating an art practice. I mean, this is everything. It's giving yourself a focus. It's giving yourself something to think about when you're not doing the art. It makes you look at your whole life in a different way because your life, to be meaningful art, your life becomes your source for your art, you know. It changes everything. It changes your way of thinking. It changes your approach to life. It makes for a lot happier situation all the way around. It stretches your artistic muscle, as they say, because it's something that you continue on doing. And you take baby steps. One thing leads to another. I always say it's a spiral because you build upon what you've learned before. When you do it in small increments like this, your body remembers what you've done. And everything, I don't care what you work on, I don't care what creative hands on thing you do, it all comes together in every art that you end up doing. You may be creative in fabric. When you go to try something else like painting, it'll be there for you. You'll have a sound foundation of how to approach this. Um, I have taught over the years, as I think of who this could be for, I have taught doctors and nurses and teachers, professionals who are in demanding jobs. They seek balance in their life and they need creativity. That thinking world out there is it's a systematic thing. It's, um, it's hard for you to feel empowered there. But you balance that out with your inner journey, your creativity. That's where all your power lies. You have choice. You build trust in your intuition. You gain more confidence in everything you do. So it really balances all that out. So if you're a professional, this is good for you. If you're a self-taught artist, this is a great opportunity to expand on your knowledge, to add something to what you already know. We never stop learning, we never stop growing as an artist. I keep learning and growing as an artist. And everything I learn and that I can really assimilate, and I get it. I bring that to the membership. So the membership keeps growing and expanding all the time. If you're a mom with kids at home, I always did my art with my daughter, you know. Great opportunity here. They do it in their own way. Play together. This could be art playtime together. It would be absolutely excellent if you're an artist who has been away from doing art for any length of time. It's very interesting how this works. It's something innate in us. We are creative people, and whatever you used to know how to do, it starts to come back to you, but you kind of have to jumpstart it a bit. And doing it in a weekly fashion will do that for you. Um, what we do is setting up this price because, the world is like crazy out there. So let's get a little crazy ourselves. Let's get this super low price. And I want to encourage a lot of people to give it a try. You never know. It's a return to play. We Some do art to live, and some live to do art. And it started with my passion. I don't think a day went by ever since I was a kid where I wasn't creating something, making something, hands-on doing, do it books, visuals all the time, visual puzzles to solve, visual find how many animals are in this picture kind of a thing, visual drawing what you see. I mean, all of this feeds your soul. It feeds your creative life. We have resources, copyright-free images. I give you some of my personal inspiration photos that you can download and use in your own art. So there's a lot of resources. We have Art Basic Essentials. This is what it's kind of based on. Art Basic Essentials. And so shape, color, form, all those things, But what I'm really seeking here is your input. What do you want to learn? Where would you like to take this? We can keep growing and expanding this and building this into something that'll be absolutely the best thing for all of us, It's creative input. It's a creative place to be. I want it to be the best place of all. So I can only do that with your help, I really need to know what you think, and I'll ask for that. And we'll have a lot of face-to-face time. I have a private Facebook group. We'll have the room where we can all share our art. It will be access to me. You will get like the most affordable coaching you ever saw, If you want input, if you really want to know what to do with your art, where to sell your art, how to make strong art, that's what I'm there for. We can do all of this. I've taught all my life, and art sustains me, I do art to live. No matter what I've been going through in my life, I was a single parent for a number of years. Art was always there. Art paid the bills. It took care of me. I made a living. I earned from it. When I took care of my mom in hospice, art was there for me to bring me balance. When I moved across country, when I was at college, I had to learn everything: painting, drawing, ceramics, jewelry. When I moved across country, I really didn't know anybody out here. And so I went to the guild and found they were having a certification course for jewelry making. So this renewed all of that I had learned in jewelry in college, and I became certified. And I created courses because that's what they needed, So art has always been there for me. I've always been able to find a way to make a living from it, to sustain me along the way. Paying for your art supplies can be costly. So there are ways to do this. We can do all of this in the membership. You can take this wherever you'd like to go. It can be just your play time, your balance time, your creativity time. So I just want to say, are you ready to be an artist? Are you ready to take the leap of faith and try something for pennies a day? Come on over, awgroup.net, and go to the Dragonfly Art and Mentorship Program. You'll see 2 boxes there. You pick the box that you like best and sign up. Give it a try. If it's not for you, then you can always quit, So it's all in your ballpark. It's whatever you'd like to do. But I'd love to have you give it a try. You don't know unless you try. And if you have any questions, ask me here on this website, this Facebook page, and I'll be glad to answer them. I'm going to try to be here every day this week. And this low price ends Monday. Well, it'll be on till Monday. September 1st, it goes away. Okay. So, but I'd love to get your input. I'd love to know what you think. And thanks so much for listening, and thanks for being here. Hope to see you soon. Hope to get to know you better. Bye for now.